Oh, hey, check it out. Pet First Aid for you, and it is First Aid Awareness Month for our pets. Good morning.
It is.
I didn't even know there was such a thing until now.
Well,
how about that?
And it's very important.
And look at you, what you brought here.
I keep this in the trunk of my car.
You do. This is your pet first aid kit.
This is a first aid kit.
All right.
So, not all of us do that.
No, I know. Well, you are the head of the pet patrol, though.
Exactly.
So
what do you do if you have an emergency, a medical emergency with your pet? What do you do if you don't have this first aid kit with you?
What do you do? Well,
So
I
this
understand we
morning-
have a couple of ambassadors here.
Well, we have. This is brand new, by the way. This is a rescue for how old?
This is a week-old rescue from Rancho Coastal. This is Meet Kona, who is a canine in training.
Oh, hi,
I know.
Kona.
And this is Casey, the only
buddy.
cat teaching pet first aid.
And
right
wait a minute.
here
And this is Arden Moore.
Oh, hi, everybody. Pause up. Pause up, America.
Good
Pause up, San
morning,
Diego.
Arden. Yes, buzz up. I like it. I like it.
We are,
so these are pet therapy.
These are
Animals.
pet first aid dogs and cats that go all over the country. And right down there is Stan the man,
Here's Stan.
Hi,
who's
Stan.
also a pet first aid. So we got,
Aw.
when you take a
Let's put him up
class,
here.
you get the real deal. There's Stan.
Okay, so tell us how this works. So I guess let's go for a scenario. Your cat or your
Right.
dog is sick. You don't know what to do.
Okay.
What goes on?
A lot of times we do have a pet first aid kit, right? But as all of us pet parents know, accidents and oopsies happen when we don't have a pet first aid kit.
Yeah.
So I've come up with a program I called How to Be a Mutt-gyver.
Mutt-gyver.
What do you do when you don't have a pet first aid kit? You got to be creative. So we're going to put these fine guys safely down
Okay.
for a minute.
Keyword safely.
Put the doggies down.
Here
So
we
with
go,
the
babies.
cat, if you have one of these when they're really being unruly, cats
Feisty.
are like feline ostriches. They
What?
calm down.
You are kidding.
But if you don't have it, I hope you guys bathe. We have a towel, so we'll pick that up. And what we
Pretty
do
much
is
everybody has a towel.
you never scruff an injured cat. Instead, you make them
A
into
burrito.
a burrito. So you
Oh,
can safely
my goodness.
transport them. So Casey says he's going to go over here.
Okay, Casey's done
Come
with the
over here.
burrito. He's going over there.
Go in here, buddy. You
Oh
go in
my
here.
gosh. That is such a wonderful cat, though.
Yes,
Isn't he?
Casey's cool.
So well behaved. I
Can you
mean,
hold on to his
Well,
leash?
there aren't
I'll
many
take
cats
Stanley.
you can just wrap up like a burrito
Exactly.
like that.
But with our dogs,
Yes.
the same thing. We can have a, come here, Stanley. We can have a store-bought muzzle like this.
Yeah.
But if you don't have a store-bought muzzle, I hope you always have a spare leash. And what you can do is that you can make a temporary muzzle. Let's go, buddy. You can do it. You're on. There we go.
Somehow I don't think he needs muzzling very often.
I don't
No,
either.
but you know what? It's always good to be safe.
Yeah.
Because the sweetest pet can turn into rah, when they're
well,
injured.
yeah, when it starts getting poked and prodded and all that kind of stuff,
and then
right?
you can safely tend to them. So
well, look at that.
So a leash is one good
That
thing.
is a MacGyver, isn't it?
That is a MacGyver.
and
That's
then
full
moving on.
MacGyverage.
Come here,
Right.
Yeah.
come here, sweetie. Let's go over here.
Aw.
We'll
And
bring
we have
up
our
our
we have
newest.
Kona.
Kona's
Kona.
cool.
Kona says,
Yeah.
I love to hike,
Kona loves hiking.
and if I cut my paw, Arden can take her sock off,
Oh.
put it onto the paw. Yes.
And it's like a temporary bandage.
Right, and then you can take your shoelace,
Uh-huh.
or if you have longer hair than I do, you can put a scrunchie.
One of those little scrunchy things. He seems to be enjoying this.
She says, pause up, because
No doubt.
we don't always have like clotting agents that like stop the bleeding. So when
Right.
you get home, you can do that. So I like that. The other thing is, when you get done with your shoes,
Yeah.
keep the shoelaces. You can make them for ties. Bless you, buddy. You can use your
Look at him.
sweatshirt. You can use the drawstrings as a tie. You
Yeah.
can use this as a sling to carry a pet.
Yeah.
And
Look at all these different things.
the $1 bag at IKEA,
Yeah.
if you have a big dog, it rolls on carpet without slipping and slides. You can actually form a sling with a $1 item.
So you
Very
can put your
nice.
dog on and then pull
Right.
pull it.
Just
And if
slide
you-
them right across.
That's a
If
good
your
idea.
dog cuts
Yeah.
their ear, you can actually, let's do a yentl. Okay, here we go.
All right.
We can do a yentl.
Let's go Yentl.
You put the ear up, flap it, tie everything in a bow.
Look at you.
Okay.
Look at him.
And you can stop the bleeding.
Oh my gosh, that is
Wow.
wonderful. And you know, she's just loving it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
She is
a
loving
big deal is the heat.
Yeah.
So if your dog's paws get burned or they get stung by a bee or an insect out on a hike, you can snap off an aloe vera plant and use the gel to kind of ease the pain and the ouchie until you can get home and
It's like
do your
this-
antihistamine.
This is like a little miracle
Yeah,
miracle plant.
yeah.
It is a miracle plant.
And
Yeah.
finally, if you do have a really bad wound,
Yeah.
good old saran wrap can wrap
Okay.
an abdomen
Very good.
till you get to the vet. The most important thing, folks, is your cell phone. Have a pet first aid app on it, and also use the speakerphone and call the nearest veterinarian to tell them, I have a 24-pound, 1-year-old dog who got a big injury and we're 7 minutes away, so they can be prepared.
Very good.
And then the last thing is we love life at the beach. So you
Well,
can
you know that.
actually
Oh,
put
yeah.
on a collar through their collar,
Aw.
and it never lets their head down. This is a water collar.
Right.
And so they can have fun. I have 2 retired surf dogs.
No, do you?
Yeah, so either the life jacket or that. But if they get stung by a jellyfish,
Yeah.
Yeah, which is pretty.
don't use regular water.
Mm-hmm.
Thank goodness the Pacific is right there. Use the salt water on the wound. Never touch the tentacles. Use your credit card to scrape off the tentacles or a bigger seashell.
Wow.
Wow.
So
This
there you
is
go.
MacGyver.
This
It is
is
MacGyver.
MacGyver.
This is
Exactly.
full MacGyver.
But I
Yes.
go all over the country. My course is veterinary approved. We use real dogs and real cats to get the real deal. Like here's the capillary refill check. You're healthy.
Aw.
And you can go to Pet First Aid for You. We have a few openings for a class April 30th in San Diego. I mean, we love our pets, right? Why don't we?
Oftentimes more than our family.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why don't we show how much we love them by being their best pet health ally and take a Pet First Aid class?
Well, that is a great idea.
and I
have
think
that first
Kona
aid
is
kit.
digging this.
I think Kona's never been happier.
She's a camera hound.
Well, she's getting a lot of
camera hound.
attention.
And she's brand new. Isn't
She's
she
my
amazing?
new adopted dog. What do you
Yeah.
think? Do you think she's got it, Dan?
I think she is a forever friend right there.
I do too. You
Yeah.
remember putting this on?
I don't remember putting this on.
You put it around your neck.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, how quickly we forget
Didn't go under.
some of the silly things we do.
So I
Sandy
just-
Lampy,
Okay.
thank you so much.
This
Thanks,
was
Sandy.
wonderful, wasn't it?
This is awesome. Great information. And make sure, if you love your pet as much as these folks, a little first aid kit.
There
You
you
might
go.
want to mention that
that
you should
app.
keep your veterinarian's number.
Yes, keep your veterinarian's number on your favorite contact list and get a Pet First Aid app so that you can, when you're traveling with your pet, no matter where you are, you know where the nearest vet is. You can download your pet's medical records. And here comes the possum,
Yeah.
Dan.
All right.
Checking it out.
Okay.
Your head will never drop, your chin won't drop into the water. You're saved.
I'm perfectly safe right now.
You
You're
can
awesome.
always be on the air.
All right.
We'll be back in a minute. We'll see.
The all-new Honda of El Cajon. It's the Honda Dream Garage sales event going on now.